Hello, Veteran 012 here, and you know what? I want to play a game that I actually know I'm going to like, and isn't going to take me that long to play. Yuji Hoari's the creator, Akihara Toriyama is the character and monster designer, and Koichi Sugiyama is the music man of this amazing RPG series that was very influential in pretty much all RPGs, including Final Fantasy. In fact, I pretty much admit that, you know, if it weren't for this game, Final Fantasy wouldn't even exist. So you know what? I'm going to do a Let's Play of it. This is the classic Dragon Quest. This is the advanced remake for the Super Famicom. This game was originally released in 1986 for the Famicom, or Nintendo. And it was made by Enix before they merged with Square many years later. Gotta love this musical theme. Alright, so yeah, I don't have any save files, so excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new adventure here. And I have heard from various people, including my buddy Pete, that if you name your character certain names in this game, it can influence your stat growth for better or for worse. With that in mind, I really don't care as long as I can complete the game, so I'm just going to name myself what I normally would name myself anyways, and that would be Vet. And message speed, yeah, we'll go with about 2 or 3, I guess, that works. Vet, Descendant of the legendary warrior Erdrick. We've been awaiting your arrival. Long ago, the legendary warrior Erdrick was given the Ball of Light by God. With its power, he defeated the demons that had covered this world. Then the evil Dragon Lord appeared. He stole the Ball of Light, and then sealed it away in the darkness. Before long, this world may be totally enveloped and destroyed by this darkness. Brave Vet, please defeat the Dragon Lord and return the Ball of Light by any means possible. If you open the treasure chest over there, the contents should aid you in your journey. Also, if you speak to the soldiers in this room, they can give you important information about your quest. Well then, be off, Brave Vet. Alright, Daddy. Alright. Well, as you can see, this is our character here. There are no party members in this game. If you hit the confirm button, you go to a menu where you can talk, you look at your spells or use a spell, check the status of your equipment, and your stats and equipment. You can open a door if you're near a door. You can look at your items, which we don't have yet, or you can search the area, or like the tile that you're on, for hidden items and other stuff. So basically, in short, this is how the NES version worked, and I found it to be very, very clunky and very unuser-friendly, if you will. I mean, for lack of a better term, because you had to do this, you had to use this menu for everything in the game, as opposed to just going up to the king and talking to him with one button, one default button. This game is the Super Famicom Enhanced Remake, so it's based off the Dragon Quest V engine. So they made a lot of improvements with the interface of the game. Like, you can actually go up to a chest and press one button, and you will automatically open it. Same goes if you talk to somebody, you'll automatically talk to them. If you go up by a door that you need to open, you can press a button to open the door, as opposed to having to use a button, go to the thing you want to do, and do it that way. So yeah, it's a lot more user-friendly in this version of the game. So that's why I chose to use this version. I suppose I could have done the Nintendo version for more nostalgia, but nah. Do I know about Princess Gwalen? Well, why don't you tell me about her? Oh. Alright, so we gotta rescue the princess. Pretty basic. Alright, yeah, we can purchase weapons and armor from the neighboring town. And yeah, in the NES version, what you had to do was hit the button, go up the door, and then you could open the door, as opposed to just using one button in this version of the game, so that's much improved. And that's one of the reasons why I couldn't really get into this game when I was renting it 8 or 9 years old. I mean, I never owned this game, I never finished it, because every time I would rent it again from the same video store, I would get the game back, but somebody had already saved over my save file, and yeah, I could never actually finish this game because I never owned it. I mean, we didn't have a lot of money when I was a kid, and my dad wouldn't buy me this game for whatever reason. He didn't like it. He watched me play it, he tried playing it, he didn't like it for whatever reason. And he bought Final Fantasy. So that's the series that I got into. Because by the time Final Fantasy 2 came out, or 4, if you want to call it 4, you know, it was 2 at the time, it wasn't 4, okay? By the time that came out, I had a job, you know, as a paper route, you know, paper boy or whatever, so I can make a little money that way. So that's how I got Final Fantasy 4 at the time. But I was only able to keep that job for like 4 months, so as you can imagine, I wasn't able to buy more games that I wanted to buy at the time. And, you know, let's be honest, I mean, I don't know, for me, it's pretty easy. Final Fantasy 4/2 over a Dragon Quest game, easily Final Fantasy 4. Because I rented that too before I bought it, and it was amazing. So I had to get it. Forget about the darkness that continues to blanket our world. However, that is a lie. If the world is destroyed, he will say that our love will be too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, that shouldn't destroy your love for each other, right? So yeah, magic keys. We can get magic keys from, I think, a town. We can buy them, and every time you use a key on a door, the key breaks, or as I like to say, the door eats the key. Yeah, okay, I'll forget what you just said. That's a good idea. So yeah, this is Tantagle, or the Castle of Tantagle. Is there anything in this pot? And we found a medical herb. Yay! So yeah, when I played this game as a kid, I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. I really sucked at these type of games. I mean, this is the first game that I had played that was like this. I mean, it was a lot different than Zelda. And may the light shine upon the hero of legend vet. Okay, so this wizard over here is dubbing me the hero of legend, and now we're just the hero. We're not the descendant of the hero anymore. We are the hero. Hell yeah. But yeah, all those people over there, I don't think we can even talk to them yet until we open that door up there. But yeah, isn't the music for this castle great? Freaking awesome, man. I love it. Brings back a lot of good memories. And this overworld theme, the music for this overworld is freaking amazing too. And another great memorable tune. I mean, we're going to hear more of it later, but let's go to the town. Alright, let's explore the town. Welcome to this town of Breckenary? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be using my buddy's Let's Play for this, my buddy Pete's, because, well, he knows more about these games than I do. Because he's actually played them all. Yay, we equipped the club. That's the item I wanted to buy first. Make it easier to kill monsters. Oops. Be wary of bridges, huh? Well, shit, man. Just be wary of traveling in the wrong area of the world. Because I remember a lot of times when I played this game as a kid, I would just go a little bit away from the town, and then I'd run into some monster that would just fucking mop the floor with my ass because I wouldn't be a high enough level or I wouldn't have the right kind of equipment. I mean, I sucked at this game when I played it as a kid, I'm not going to lie. And I never got a chance to get good at it because I never owned the game. Because I could play it for like maybe a day and then I'd have to take it back to the video store. So, yeah, it was rough playing this game as a kid. Given the fact that I didn't own it. And, I never got the game cartridge back with the, maybe it was a different cartridge I got, but yeah, I never got it back with the same save file I was working on, so I never got a chance to progress anywhere in this game. Get out of my way! You're in my way! Move! I'm studying some spells that will help undo a curse. If you're ever cursed, come to me, I will certainly help you. Okay. Excuse me. Are you a descendant of Erdrick? Do you have any proof? No I don't, not yet. Only true descendants of Erdrick bear proof. Well, maybe I will someday. What? Okay, so this girl's gonna follow us around, huh? Nice. Yeah, and that castle that we saw on the outskirts across that river or whatever was the Dragon Lord's castle. And this is the item shop. Hello, item guy. We can buy medical herbs from this guy, torches, dragon scales. I can't remember what dragon scales do. I'll find out eventually, so please don't leave it in the comments section, because I'll probably figure it out. Alright, this is the lady we gotta talk to the rest at the inn. I'm not going to right now. There's another door that's locked. And this is the vault where we can store our golden items. So I think basically how it works in this game is if you get KO'd or die or whatever, you return to where you were when you saved, and I think you keep your experience, except you lose like half your gold or something like that. At least that's how it works in the later Dragon Quest games. And we get a Wing of Wyvern or a Chimera's Wing, which will allow us to warp to various locations that we have, that we've been to. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, we already talked to that guy. So I guess I'll be showing some random battles. Is this girl gonna follow us on our journey? Is she gonna help us kill monsters? No? Come on, man. I thought you said I was a stud. You're not gonna hang out with me anymore? Fine, I'll come back for you. But yeah, battles in this game are one-on-one. So yeah, you don't have to worry about getting gang raped by a group of monsters, you know, because it's only one of you. It's just one-on-one battles. Some monsters are really tough though. So you have to be prepared. You do have to level up in this game. And a lot of times, you know, I just get to a point where I travel to an area that had really tough monsters and I end up dying. But I hadn't saved for so long that I'd have to build myself back up to frickin' where I was when I was playing this game before. And another thing about this game that I might need to mention, or might be a good thing to mention, I think the experience and gold that you gain at the end of battle has been doubled. I think. That way you can get more gold and level up faster, because it's very tedious in the NES version, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I definitely recommend buying at least a weapon before you leave town to fight monsters because, well, if you can kill enemies before they kill you, obviously that's a good thing. If you can deal more damage, you're obviously going to kill them faster. So we leveled up, yay! Strength increased by 2 and we got 6 HP. Very nice. So yeah, we're at level 2 now, and there's only 3 stats, huh? Strength, agility, and vitality. Vitality is pretty low. Max HP, max MP, okay, then we have attack, defense, and EXP, okay. Pretty basic stuff. Man, I love this theme. I don't care what anybody says, man. The Super Nintendo is the best system ever. It has the best selection of RPGs. I don't care what anybody says. Anyways, we're gonna go in this cave right here. And there's no monsters in this cave, but we can't see a damn thing, so we're gonna use our torch. And yeah, I am using my buddy Pete's Let's Play as a guide for this, so I'm in good hands. Unlike when I was 8 years old and I didn't have Nintendo Power and I didn't have the internet to look at. I didn't have Nintendo Power mainly because my mom wouldn't get it for me, and yeah, we didn't have internet in 1989 or 88 or whenever I was trying to play this game. So I didn't know what to do. I get stuck. I'd be like, what the fuck do I do now? Where do I go? Because honestly, right now I don't know where to go. I just know I'm supposed to go here because this is what Pete did in his video. And I don't remember what he did after that. I mean, I've watched his entire LP of this game, but I can't say that I remember everything about it, So Erdrick collected 3 items, crossed to the island, and defeated the evil king. He then entrusted the items to 3 wise men in the kingdom. Their descendants protect those items and await your arrival. When an evil demon rises once again on the island, collect those items and slay the creature. The 3 men await your arrival somewhere in this land. Go forth, my descendants. Okay. Apparently Erdrick knew that I was going to show up here and look at his little tombstone, I guess. And yeah, and if I'm pronouncing Erdrick wrong, if it's supposed to be Erdrick or Loto, I've heard like a bunch of different names for Erdrick, but I'm just going to call him Erdrick. You know what? Because that sounds the best. Not Loto, that sounds frickin' retarded. Nah, I like Erdrick. It's a good name. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some people out there that are probably named their kids Erdrick because of this game. or Dragon Quest 3. In actuality, Dragon Quest 3 is chronologically supposed to be the first game in the series, and I think this game is next, and then Dragon Quest 2 is supposed to be the third one chronologically, because the first 3 Dragon Quest games are kind of like the Erdrick trilogy, I think they call it. Oh, wow, we got a new enemy here, a ghost. Hopefully I can take this guy out. Ow. Ow, this guy's going to be tough. I might need to use my medical herb. Ow. Oh no, we got him. Sweet. Yeah, that was a little rough. I'm gonna have to use my medical herb here so I don't die. Yay! So there you go. That's well, the beginning part of this game. I'm going to have to figure out what to do next, because honestly I have no idea. I mean, they don't really tell you where to go first in these games, so you just kind of have to figure it out. It's like trial and error. But that's what my buddy Pete, aka Kenshin1913's Let's Play is for. So that's all for this episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest. In the next episode, we're going to begin our quest for Erdrick's equipment so we can defeat the Dragon Lord. This is Veteran 0121. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.